Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Angel, and today is Makeup Mondays. And on this Makeup Monday, we are going to do a foundation highlighting and contouring routine, an updated foundation highlighting contour routine. I think I did one on my channel maybe a year ago. I mean, it's kind of the same similar things, but I'm pretty sure I'm using different products in that video that I am this video. And I think I honestly perfected my highlighting contour. Like, I think I perfected it to how I like it. I perfected my foundation, everything. It is gonna be a talk through video, so, well, like a voiceover talk through video. I mean, you know, talking about the products that I'm using. Like, a lot of these products that I'm using are the products that I love to use. Like, I love to use it. Y'all gonna see in this video the Midnight Topaz powder. That's my bae. Like, that's been my bae since I found out about the Benign and then I found out about Topaz. It is like the best setting powder for highlight for dark skin girls. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Now, I've never used Banana and I've never used a Sacha Buttercup. I have a friend that used Sacha Buttercup and she loves that, but I mean, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Makeup Mondays. See you guys later. Hey guys, all right, so first step, we're going to moisturize our skin. I'm going to start with the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. This is like a gel based cream that really helps bring moisture back to your face. If you have dry skin, it's probably the best thing that you can use. Seriously, it literally leaves your skin feeling so moist throughout the day, especially in this dry weather in the winter time we're having right now. The next thing I'm using is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisture Cream. I kind of just started using this about a month ago, and I really do love it because it really does help bring back moisture to my skin. And here I'm going with my Old Faithful. I'm using Vaseline. Now, some may say, why are you using Vaseline on your face? Vaseline works for me. It has never not worked for me. It's another base or barrier that I use to bring moisture back to my face because I have really dry skin. Next up, we're going to prime. I'm going to use the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer. It helps to mattify and pore minimizing. I don't have large pores, but I do realize when I use this primer, it helps kind of blur out any imperfections and everything like that, and makes my makeup application even more smoother. Next, we're going to color correct. I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Color Correcting Cream in Dark Peach. And as you can see, I'm just using it over my dark spots, especially around my mouth, on any other dark spots that I have, because I want my foundation, I don't want to use too much foundation to cover up any dark spots. So this is what my first, if I do, I color correct. And you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way because you don't want to look super orangey after applying your foundation. So just really only dab it on the spots that you need it, not over your whole face. Next, I'm going in with my bae, my all reliable, the best foundation, is the Maybelline Dream Mousse Foundation. This is in the shade 130 Cocoa. I think it's the darkest shade. Like, this shade matches me to the T. You guys will see that. It's it has like a yellowish undertone, which I have yellow undertones. Like, seriously, when I picked this up, I was like, okay, Maybelline. All right, never would I thought a drugstore would match me perfectly. Like, this is my go-to. I reach for this all the time. Like, it's probably the best foundation that I have. Like, this is a holy grail foundation. You will definitely see me using this foundation a lot. And you just want to buff it into your skin. I'm using the Morphe, I think it's the M439 brush. Like, I've been using this brush for about maybe a year or two now. Like, it's seriously the best foundation brush that I ever have. And you just want to buff it into your neck. As you can see, my neck is a little dark too, so when I bring it down to my neck, it blends out my neck, which helps my neck match my face. So you just want to keep blending. That's the key about foundation. You want to blend it until it looks airbrushed. This foundation is great because it does give off that airbrush look. And for this next step, I'm just using this Sephora concealer that's in my shade, like my skin tone, and I'm just using that to conceal any more dark spots that my foundation didn't conceal completely. So I just use that and buff it on my mouth because that's really a lot where my discoloration comes from. Now on to highlighting. I am using the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Concealer, and this is in the shade, I believe, dark golden. Everything will be in the description box below that I didn't mention or that I did off camera. And for highlighting, you know, highlighting is simple. There's 10,000 of videos that you can see on highlighting, but everyone has their own technique on how they do it. I just kind of make a large V around my eye area and bring it in. I bring it into my nose to help contour my nose as well too. Bring it around my mouth, on my chin, and I'm gonna take and put some dots on the bottom of my chin, and then whatever is left on a brush I use on my forehead and my nose, because my forehead, like I said, it gets dry, so I don't want to add too much product, and I'm, you know, have to keep blending it in. So now I'm using my dirty beauty sponge. I forgot to clean it. I don't care. But I'm gonna use my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and this is probably my favorite sponge. Seriously, it's a great sponge, and I'm just dabbing that into my skin, dabbing my highlight, and it is damp. You want to make sure it's damp. If it's not damp, it's not gonna work. A sponge has to be damp in order to work. And I do use my highlight to help clean up and fix my eyeliner. If I, you know, mess up, I use that to help fix it, and it does the job. Now I'm going in with my Black Radiance contour palette. This is the medium to dark cream contour palette, and I'm just going to take that with this flat foundation brush, and I'm just going to bring it down to the hollows of my cheek. When I start at the top, like where my hairline is, I just start more so up there, and then I just drag more of the product going down, and then I cover my forehead. Like y'all can see, I'm a big forehead girl. I have a big forehead, so I definitely contour my forehead because you need to. Oh, I need to. I'm sorry. And then I make that C around my face because that's how I contour. That's how I like to contour. I want to just start with the hollows of my cheek, forehead, and then connect them to make that kind of like that C with the shape of my face. And I also contour my jawline as well, because I mean, you know, you want a snatched face. I've had people say to me like, you losing weight, and I'm like, no honey, I'm just contouring. And so here I'm also just contouring my nose. I'm using a smaller, it's an actual contour brush by e.l.f. It's probably a really great brush when you want to contour your nose, but I'm just taking a little bit of that contour and I'm just contouring my nose. Not everyone likes to contour their nose, but I like a snatched nose every once in a while, so. And now I'm taking another Real Technique sponge, and that one is damp as well, and I use that to blend out my contour. I like to blend out my contour with sponges just because it gives me more of a flawless application with my highlighting and contouring. And then I do go over everything with my foundation brush just to blend all of that out. And I do flip the sides of the brush because one's pointy and one's flat, so I just kind of flip it around just to give me the look that I'm going for, to make sure everything is blended. And I do take my time when I'm blending out my nose because, you know, I just really want to make sure that's contoured how I like it. So now I'm going in with another Reliable. This is the Midnight powder in the shade Topaz. For all my brown skin, dark skin Nubian queens out there, this is probably the best setting powder for us. Like, seriously. I've been using this for about a year or two now. I think I used this in my last updated foundation routine, and it's probably the best powder. Like I said, I've never used a Sacha Buttercup, but I honestly highly recommend this to any of my brown skin or dark skin girls out there, because it gives us that glow that we're looking for when we're looking for something to set our highlight. Like, seriously, you cannot go wrong with this powder. And then the reason why I do highlight underneath, I guess, my contour is because I like to give a more in-depth contour. So when you highlight under your eye and then you have the contour in between, like, and then you have that jawline of a highlight, it just makes your contour look more, I guess you can say, snatched. And so I'm going in with the Black Radiance powder contour palette. As you guys can see, I did hit pan on that because I seriously love this. Black Radiance did their thing when they came out with these contour palettes. Like, they're so pigmented, so deep. It works so good on dark skin tones, like, seriously. And they have a light to medium one as well, and I use that when I do my clients' makeup, and that's probably like the best. This is probably the best drugstore contour palette ever. But I'm just setting my contour with this powder. I like to set everything with the powder. Even though I do have dry skin, I personally like to just set everything with the powder because I don't want anything to move or budge. And literally, I just go over everything I contour, everything I highlight, and I'm just setting it and I'm just blending it in with the powders. And then I'm using my e.l.f. Kabuki brush, and I'm just blending in my powders now. It just helps to blend everything effortlessly, so that I don't have any harsh lines. And then I also take my beauty sponge and I just blend in some more spots around my nose. And now I'm going with my MAC MSF powder in the shade Dark Deep. And like I said, I use the powder, I set everything. I know I already set my highlight and contour powder, but I'm setting the rest of my face. I just like to set my face with powders. I have to. And then I'm using this e.l.f. blush palette. This is in the dark shade, I guess, whatever, but I really do love this blush palette because they're so pigmented, and I just swirl the brush in all the colors just to give me that nice rosy look with these blushes. And then now I'm going in with my Forever 21 bronzer. Like, it doesn't have a name, it's just a bronzer. This is probably a really, really good bronzer. Like, seriously, I didn't even think it was gonna be this great, and it's great. And lastly, I'm using my Revlon highlighting palette, and this is in the shade Bronze Glow. And as you can see, I am glowing. I seriously love this palette. Like, it's probably the best palette for highlighting at a drugstore. Like, look, ooh, I'll make y'all see it. If I missed anything, it will all be in the description box down below. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this foundation, highlighting, and contour routine. I hope it was beneficial to you guys, and I hope you guys did learn something. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Makeup Mondays. Thanks, guys. Bye.